This was a moment of pure joy for me as I had the privilege and opportunity to baptize Pooh Bear, a guy I met on day one. Confession that you invite Christ into your life and baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Yeah! Woo! Awesome, yeah!
Took your breath right in it, man.
Yeah, man.
That's what. Woo! Woo!
That's where we're headed. Good morning from Fontana Dam. A little bit of a hike with Bill here.
Good morning.
We are entering the Smoky Mountains together, and Bill's just going to join me for the day, but we're heading on for Shuck Stack, and probably for me a 6-day journey through the Smokies. We'll see, weather depending. Is that where the spillway is down there at the bottom?
Yeah.
Wow. They're having a car conference. I think that's the same river that Pooh Bear got baptized in.
It's gotta be.
Bill and I climbed the Shuck Stack fire tower, where afterwards he turned and back to Fontana Dam.
I don't know, Alex got replaced with Tyler. Yeah. Poor Alex.
It is quite a view, huh?
It is great. One of the best around.
With a very sketchy floor. It was Pooh Bear's birthday and we surprised him by bringing a cake up. Yeah! Woo!
You won!
Cut it in pieces so everyone can have some.
I woke up this morning with a headache and my hip belt buckle broke and it was raining outside, so at this point our family got split up because I was only able to hike 6 miles. So to the rest of the Smokies we kind of hiked separately. We waited out some severe thunderstorms before we started hiking around 2 p.m. But while waiting, what better to do than play cards and watch the fire? All right. I am fully wet from the ankles down. Yep, if you're wondering, I am not walking in a stream. I am actually walking on the trail. This is what the trail looks like after 2 to 3 inches of rain. It's just water. Oh no, a waterfall. Okay. Right, Gordon Ramsay, aka Blue Jeans. What are you eating for dinner tonight?
There's mac and cheese that I spiced up with some mustard and olive oil, and then I pulled some pieces of beef jerky into it.
Ooh, very nice.
And then it needs the
Little spice.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Very
And
nice.
Sir Billy Goat, what are we having
You know,
tonight?
I got some Northside chicken and rice with courtesy some steak from my buddy here, aka jerky.
Dinner of champions.
Yes.
every time you start
That's hail. Look at you guys, lighting a fire.
Even if it's wet, it's still gonna dry out
exactly.
inside. Yeah, I see what
It's the day after pouring rain. Just woke up and left camp. It is really cold this morning, and since everything's wet and damp, it feels even colder. But the sun is out this morning. Everything's going to dry off. It's going to be a beautiful day. 13-mile day, going over Klingman's Dome. Recently named back, I can't pronounce it, Kowali or something like that. So, another good day in the Smokies hiking. Such a peaceful morning. Walking along the ridge, listening to turkeys gobble, listening to grouse beat their wings. When I get a view looking out, seeing the clouds in between the valleys, it's just beautiful. It makes my heart overflow with gratitude towards God. I'm just spending time this morning thanking Him and praying for other folks out here on the trail with me. And just, I'm reminded that, like, you know, sometimes on the heel of a storm, where you get a little beat up, you get a little cold, you get a little down and stuck. Man, on the heels of that, so often, is just God's mercies and God's beauty just waiting for you to enter and appreciate and capture. I'm sure if I didn't have all that rain yesterday, I would be appreciating this section of the trail as much as I am now, appreciating the sun warming me up, drying me off. So, you know, if you're going through your own storm in life right now, you know, just work through it. It will change. And on the other side, you'll have so much more gratitude for things that matter. So, thought it was snow at first. Just beautiful white marble. Just entered like an evergreen forest. First time on the trail, really, with all the moss on the ground, evergreen pine trees everywhere. Strikes me because it makes me think of home, which this is similar to what's in the woods up where I live. And with home, it also makes me think of my awesome wife, whose trail name is Evergreen. Shout out to her. She's an amazing woman. Most captivating woman I've ever met. She's holding the fort down at home so I can do this. She's completely supportive. I love her a lot. If you're watching, honey, love you. Thinking of home today? Not homesick. Just reminded of home, that's all. Climbing up to the highest point on the Appalachian Trail, formerly known as Klingman's Dome. I think it's called, pronounced Kawaii or something. So I'm about 3 miles out from the top, but I'll give you a view of what I'm seeing. Whenever I walk through sections of the trail like this, I feel a bit hobbitish, like I'm in Middle Earth in the Lord of the Rings, like an elf or a dwarf or a hobbit could at any point appear on the trail. I know it's silly and it's all fiction, but it still gives a very cool, enchanted kind of feeling walking through these forests. Jeesh. They must have had quite a little storm through here trying to... there's the trail. Trying to figure out how to get around all of these blown down Christmas trees. At least that's what they look like to me, right? I mean, looks like a star belongs on the end of that. But looks like a few other people have already cut a path through that. I mean, there's the trail. And there's more down. Look at all these. That one is down. You got an uproot there. There's another one down. Glad I wasn't up here during that storm. I didn't see a mile marker saying it, unless the tower up on top of Kauai is the marker, but just hit 200 miles on the AT. Celebration time. I got a little over 3 more miles to hike till I get to camp tonight. We're 200 miles in, woohoo! The next morning was a beautiful hike through the fog into the forest, and then I met these wonderful ladies at a parking lot who were giving out trail magic. Thank you so much, it really lifted our spirits. A bit windy and rainy and foggy this morning, hiking down into Newfound Gap. I crossed Newfound Gap and then ran into Riri, Hot Tamales' friend who was at the baptism.
On the top over there. Pretty sure this is somewhere in the flatlands over there.
Oh, they rode on it with marker. Here, wanna look at it?
We had some fun taking some pictures of us posing there around the beautiful view. Wow, that's crazy blowdown. For perspective, yeesh.
Oh, it's
That's huge.
Climb it, yeah. Don't know how stable it is though. Right, yeah. The root balls start breaking apart right here. Oh, it's right out here. That's crazy stuff. Hey, Billy.
All right, it's our last lunch in the Smokies, and we are pooling our resources and just combining everything. We got a little rice, we got 1 pack of ramen, we got a spinach pack, we got some
privy water.
yeah, cold coffee, 1 pack of salmon, 2 packs of tuna.
The last snack.
It's we're just combining everything together so that we all have some calories to get out of the Smokies. All of these little white flowers. The smell here is amazing. All the way up the hill. You walk through this section and you just, it's similar to like a honeysuckle smell if you've ever smelled that. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, everybody get in it. Food. We need food.
Davenport Gap, that's to keep the bears out and the hungry hikers in. What a beautiful sight on exiting the Smokies. As I descended in elevation, I was met with signs of spring, with leaves budding and flowers blooming. It was an absolutely beautiful sight. Here are just a few of the pictures of flowers that I took as I walked down and exited the Smoky Mountains.